My books Honest Bonds and Honest Bonds The Fall of Tenebris are both available for purchase on Amazon, and Manga Writer has written a webcomic series called Shadows. Links to all of these can be found in the description below. So this is another work story video. I got reminded of this multiple times when I was listening to other work stories, you know, of just like fun in the workplace and stuff like that. I believe I've told this on streams before and, you know, just thought, why not make it into an actual video so people can find it in the future? As some of you will know, I worked at a car park. My job was to take in money, give people tickets to put on their dashboard, or, you know, guide them where to park. Or even, like, you know, stand in the middle and sort the two, you know, split the traffic, basically, like fucking Moses parting the Red Sea, but I'm parting cars. So there's a small exit road. It's the only exit spot, but, you know, you're driving out of our site behind this house that is used for storage by the maintenance staff, and, you know, you take a little snake spot and you drive out. People like to hide in the bend because they don't want to pay for parking. They will say they're leaving, they will go, and they will, like, you know, park up, and they will just sneak in because there's no entrance fee for the site. We don't notice these cars because, you know, there's a lot of cars. You know, we can't just keep an eye on one and be like, hey, we don't see them going up the hill. They must be on that bend. Normally it's fine. It's like, whatever, that's not a problem. But the problem is that because, like, the bend, they're not fully hidden, like they're not out of the main road, it blocks buses, it blocks coaches. And the bus and coach drivers don't have the bollocks to just, you know, smash into them. You know, just like knock them out of the fucking way. So we would have to follow the procedure of go to the car, report the number plate, so then we could do a tannoy on the site, say, you know, could you move your car? You're causing, like you know, you're blocking the traffic. Worst case scenario, we would have to get like a tow involved. We've never had to get the tow involved, but, you know, we got close sometimes. And to read that number plate, when we're doing it over the radio, we have to use the phonetic alphabet. Because, you know, letters like T, D, C, E, they sound the same over the radio because, you know, when you have like, you know, latency and stuff like that, and you have a low quality speaker, you know, you're going to hear the same letters. So we have to use the phonetic alphabet, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. We could use other words, but, you know, that's like the language everyone knows, you know? And I pretty much just like day one, I was able to memorize that phonetic alphabet, no problem. Except for E. For some reason, I kept forgetting that E was echo. And when there was another car blocking traffic, I went to the exit road, I went to the car, and I pulled out my radio, and I saw the number plate, WK05FTE. Obviously not the same number plate, but it did end with an E regardless. So I went, all right, Dave, yeah, we have a silver Peugeot 206 blocking the road. Registration is Whiskey Kilo 05 Foxtrot Tango. And I paused because I was trying to remember echo. Like, I was trying to remember what E was. So my colleague just heard, from his perspective, he just heard Foxtrot Tango Elephant? I completely brain farted, completely forgot what echo was, and the first word that started with the letter E that came to my head was elephant. I don't know why. I could have been big words. I could have said epsilon. I could have said effigy. But no, I went straight for elephant. They had to confirm. They were laughing. I heard the other staff laughing because they were on their lunch break. They were in hysterics. My face was red, not from the sunburn. That was in June, and the season hadn't even begun yet. But for the rest of that summer, every time we had to read out an E, it was always elephant. Just without fail. We even hired a new guy at the time, and like he heard a readout, and he went elephant, isn't it? It must be echo. I just went, yeah, it is. But then why did he say, don't question it? Unfortunately, like, that couldn't carry on because the next year it was like almost an entirely new staff, and it was like, oh, the elephant's dead. we shot it down before the new summer. But yeah, short work story. I just thought it was very funny to share. You know, just humor in the workplace can come from the smallest things.